The second comparable equity valuation method is transaction comparables. Transaction comparables is a relative valuation methodology similar to trading comparables. It involves comparing the unaffected share price to the price paid in an M&A transaction to understand the size of the premium buyers are willing to pay to acquire a controlling stake in a business. Only acquisitions where control is achieved are considered. Screening for comparables transactions is difficult and time-consuming, and it is best to review several sources of data. There are many reasons why a buyer is prepared to pay a premium in a deal, and common reasons include competitive tension, scarcity of assets, and synergies. Similarly to trading comps, to narrow down the search, focus on businesses with similar operating and financial characteristics to the business being valued. Other qualitative aspects are also important, and knowing the deal story is critical to understand the value implications of prior transactions. Other considerations include type of buyer. Financial sponsors often pay lower prices compared with the trade buyers. Type of consideration, stock compared with cash. Deal characteristics, friendly auction process or hostile approach. Buyer and or seller's motivation. Seller needs the money or the buyer really wants the asset. Economic cycle of the buyer or seller and also of the general market. And deal-specific synergies. Here's a transaction comparables model which is very similar to trading comps we've built with you. You can find an example of transaction in retail space here with the information about the date of transaction, acquirer and target companies, and relative multiples. After listing the transactions and relative multiples, we'd need to calculate high, low, and mean of these numbers, and then calculate the range of the implied enterprise value for the target company based on the chosen multiple. As with trading comps, a smaller list of good comparable transactions is preferable to a larger list of less comparable transactions. The best approach is to aim for a large list of transactions which might be comparable and expect to narrow this down once the specifics of the deals have been reviewed.